Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel Pharmacypedia. This is Dr. Shikha Chauhan, and in this session we are going to talk about the inventions which are not patentable. My dear friends, all of you are aware about the patents, on what conditions we can obtain the patents, but we should be fully aware how to about what inventions which are not patentable so that the things can be worked upon in that area. So let us just try to explore the inventions which are not patentable as per the Indian Patent Act and Section 3. So there are 15 clauses by which you can say that the inventions are not patentable. So when any invention is frivolous in nature, so frivolous simply means it is not solving any purpose, it is purposeless, or which claims anything obviously contrary to the well-established natural or laws. For example, sun rises in the east. So this is established natural law. So the whatever invention is there, it should not be frivolous. Second, an invention, the primary or the intended use or commercial exploitation of which could be contrary to the public order or is affecting the morality. So my dear friends, here the whatever inventions you are working upon, its commercial use should not be contrary to the public law. There should not be any morality issue, or it should not cause any sort of the serious prejudice to human, animal or plant life. Third clause, the mere discovery of a scientific principle. For example, your Einstein law or Ohm's law. So the discoveries which have been already established, it should not be there. Or the formulation of an abstract theory, or any sort of the discovery about the living organisms or non-living substances which as such exist in nature. Coming to the 3D, it basically claims about the inventions, the mere discovery of a new form of a known substance which does not result in any enhancement of the known efficacy. My dear friends, this is very important to understand here, is that whatever inventions you are working upon, the new form, if it does not ultimately results in the enhancement of the known efficacy, it will not be patentable. For example, coming into this clause includes the substances like salts, esters, ethers, polymorphs, metabolites, pure forms, or like particle size, isomers. So change in these sort of the activity on chemical levels sometimes may not result in the enhancement of the known efficacy. So in that case, that invention is not patentable. Moving next to 3E, the substances which are obtained by just mixing up. So they are able to have their individual properties, but they are not able to create any new property. So in that case, just this mere mixing of the substances or the aggregation which does not affect its individual property is not patentable. Moving on next to 3F. This basically claims about the inventions whereby the mere arrangement or rearrangement or the duplication of known devices, each functioning independently of one another in a known way. So there is nothing new in that. It merely involves the rearrangement or the duplication. This section 3G, this is omitted out. Coming to the section 3H, it involves a method of agriculture or horticulture. My dear friends, if you discover any of the method of agriculture which is very good for the mankind, in that case it is not patentable. Or coming to the 3I, if any process which involves like medical surgeries or curative actions or prophylactic diagnostic, which helps basically in serving the humanity, in serving the mankind, is not patentable. This also includes any process for similar treatment of animals to render them free of disease. So these sorts of the inventions are not patentable. Moving on to 3J, plants and animals in whole, incomplete, or any part thereof other than the microorganism, because microorganisms are covered in the Budapest Treaty. So these includes like your seeds or varieties and species, and especially biological processes for production or propagation of plants and animals. Moving on to next 3K. This clause includes the mathematical or business methods or computer programs, algorithms. So these computer algorithms, this question have been asked many times, like computer algorithms or any business method or mathematical models. is again not patentable. Other literary works coming on to 3L. 3L basically includes those inventions like your literary work or your dramatic work, musical, because these are the copyright inventions, so they cannot be patentable. Or any other aesthetic creations, including your television productions or cinematographic works. Moving on to 3M, it basically includes those inventions, the rules, or the methods of performing the mental act or method of playing the games. For example, your circus adventures. So any mental methods or the methods of playing games is basically not patentable. But it does not include like your new games, development of new games, right? Then moving on to 3N, it basically includes inventions like presentation of information in whatever way the data has been presented up. Then the topography of integrated circuits. Yes, you have to memorize this, that integrated circuits, their topographical part is not patentable. Then inventions which in effect is traditional knowledge. So most of the time, like in India and in other countries, the herbal knowledge, the traditional knowledge, which is basically an aggregation or duplication of known properties of traditionally known components, or because this is coming to their heritage part. This is not any new invention. This is basically the part of the heritage of human civilization. So these traditional knowledge is not patentable as per the Indian Patent Act section 3. So in a nutshell, you can say the inventions which are frivolous meaning they are not serving any purpose, or obvious in nature, they are pre-existing. This knowledge is pre-existing. It is contrary to the laws, natural laws which have been already established, or just a mere discovery of a scientific principles like your Newton's law or Darwin's theory, or mere discovery of a new property. So this property should serve some purpose, or there is a formulation of an abstract theory, or something which is contrary to the morality to the humankind, or prejudice to the living organisms, or if it is injurious to public health, or the substances obtained by mere admixtures which does not result any new property, or mere arrangement or rearrangement or duplication, or any method of horticulture or agriculture, or inventions which are relating to atomic energy. So my dear friends, all the inventions which lie into these claims is not at all patentable as per the Indian Patent Act section 3. So I hope you like the video. If you really like it, please do like, share and subscribe to Pharmacypedia for getting further updates and important content related to pharmacy. Thank you so much everyone.